Welcome to The Next Chapter, presented by Wellcare, where we talk with former Panthers players about life after football. And I am here with Panthers legend, my good buddy, Jake Delhomme. Jake, thank you so much for doing this.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So when we talk about The Next Chapter, I would love to start with the decision to retire for you. How difficult was that decision on when it was time to hang it up?
You know, it really wasn't that bad, to be quite honest, because I think I had fulfilled my football dreams, I guess you could say. Listen, I had been playing since the third grade. I was 37 years old when I hung it up. I'd done everything I possibly could. I gave myself every chance. And yes, did I miss it? Absolutely, I missed it. But I still followed it. I still loved it. And it wasn't like there was some remorse, regret that, man, get my agent on the phone, see if he can call teams, do they need a backup? It was never anything remotely close to that. But I was very satisfied in that piece.
And then, you know, there's this whole other side to your life and to your career now with racehorses. When did you know that that was something that you wanted to pursue after football?
I think I always knew that. Listen, I didn't grow up playing golf. I didn't grow up hunting or fishing, which most people in South Louisiana do. I grew up in a barn, and I loved it. There was something about that competitive nature of the horse racing industry and racing, and when you win 20% of the time in horse racing, you're doing pretty good. There's not many other jobs in life that 20% success rate is good. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of work, but I love it. I'm home, and I definitely enjoy it.
Did you have to switch your mentality at all? As you said, successful is winning 20% of the time, whereas that's not successful in the NFL. Did you have to shift your mentality in order to just be okay with that on a personal level? Or had you been around it so long that you knew?
I think I've been around it, and I try to always, yes, you get frustrated, you get disappointed, and you want to think of the negative, but I always try to look at the other way. Okay, hey, what can we learn from it? What's the positive we can take out of it? What can we learn from it? And in essence, with what I do, I choose who we're going to breed our mare to or buy a horse at a sale. I choose what races they'll go into. It's my fault. I'm the general manager and head coach. So if there's a mistake, it's my fault. I mean, there's nobody to look at but yourself. So you have to be realistic with yourself and understand when you made a bad decision and correct it.
Coming back to the Panthers, to do media, to call games, I feel very lucky that I get to work with you on Sundays and when we get to work together other times as well. What was that decision like?
I always wanted to do something I thought in football. And listen, had we lived here in Charlotte, I would have wanted to work for the Panthers because I bleed Carolina blue. I love this organization, love this city. But I wanted to be around for my kids on weekends. I didn't want to miss soccer games or volleyball, soccer, whatever it may be. And so I did that. And as the kids got a little older, they kind of got set in what they wanted to do. And things just kind of, opportunities maybe opened up. And I didn't want other opportunities. It opened up here. And it keeps me connected to the game, which I love dearly. But more importantly, it keeps me connected to the Panthers, which I think I love more than the game. So it's fun. It kind of fills that competitive void for me. I love watching film, preparing for the week. I love watching us play, and I have the best seat in the house. You know, and I don't get hit. You know, I think the biggest battle that I have each and every week is making sure that I slow down and I talk and let my Louisiana accent kind of slowly, slow it down a little bit.
Well, Jake, I think that I speak for all Panthers fans, employees, when I say that we are so glad that your next chapter included coming back home. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Hey, my pleasure. It's always home when I come back here. It certainly feels like home.
Well said.